All right. Hello, friends. Welcome back to another Tottenham Hotspur match review. This time we are reviewing the 1-1 draw at Anfield against Liverpool. And to be quite frank, I just have to acknowledge, first of all, that's an amazing game. A really good, high-quality game between two teams of a very high quality, and both of us played our own games in very respectable ways. The game was there. The game was there for us. Especially, oh God, I was holding my head in my hands at that last whistle because of the cross to Højbjerg, who then heads it back too far behind Kane, and Kane's just there like so close, so freaking close to doing something incredible. I mean, okay, we went to Anfield and we scored first. We were limiting Liverpool significantly to bare minimum, to scraps of chances. I mean, Eric Dyer, Ben Davies, Christian Romero, Emerson, Sessegnon, Højbjerg, Bentancur, Kulusevski, Son, and Kane, I would say, all had an amazing game and all contributed to that good team performance. Ben Davies' block against Mo Salah. Emerson, the whole game, he was a constant outlet. This is the most absurd thing. He was a constant outlet to get out of pressure. He carried the ball well. He passed the ball well. He provided the goal pretty much that we got. In remarkable performance. It kind of reminds me of Jaff. It reminds me of Jaff, if you remember that guy. In the way in which, like, he's not technically brilliant and he's not going to dribble a man and beat him. He did that a few times today, though. But, I mean, the work rate that he has, the desire, the passion, flying into stuff. I mean, really good performance today. I think he's really good defensively. And honestly, I think, if you keep him in that more reserved role, he's still young, like 22, 23. I think we should keep him, see how he goes. Maybe he doesn't suit our style, and in that case, I could see why we let him go. But I mean, really good performance today, like against probably the hardest team to play against in the world. Liverpool are just such a multifaceted and talented team, and we somehow scored against them. Ryan Sessegnon on the other side, the wing back, had a really good game. I thought at moments there were times where I'm just like, play the ball to Son and blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, there were mess-ups, but, like, when it mattered, he came up. And, I hate to say it, but 99 times out of 100, if Region was in that same position he was in to provide the assist for Son, he would have shot. I'm just saying. That's what I think. Hugo kept us in. Eric Dyer, I thought, had a few marvelous clearances and really nice passes out of pressure as well, and commanded the back line so well. I think his vocal presence is so needed. Christian Romero is an absolute idiot, genius. I have no words to He went up for a bicycle kick in like the 70th minute against Liverpool and left us exposed at the back, and I could not be any happier he did that. Because I believe he would have scored. He is insane. I love him so much. Feckin' whack. Højbjerg had a good game. Bentancur, I think, is the only one you can kind of criticize a little bit. Ever since his first introduction to the team, he's kind of slowed down a bit. I really think he looks better in a midfield three. So maybe we'll have to see what happens there in the summer. Kulusevski, was also a constant outlet. I mean, in the first half, sometimes he was the only one, um, the, um, like, the only one really carrying the ball, dribbling his man, beating his man. I mean, his deception of, like, what he's gonna do is insane. I mean, he keeps people guessing all the time. Because sometimes you think he's going to take a long touch, and you're like, there's no way he can get there. He's not fast enough. Then he does, and he's fine. Or he'll, like, do a little pullback and then hesitate for a minute, and then they come charge in and they speeds past them. He's really good. Kane should have been on the ball more, should have had more time, but of course they're not going to allow him the time. But when it mattered, again, he came up. God, I feel so bad for him. He should have had like one or two chances. He had one or two touches in the box when Bergwijn came on, and I thought that was going to be something, but, not meant to be. Son is just insane. 20 goals from open play this year. And 8 assists. It's a damn good season. Really incredible player. Yeah. Love him to bits. On the shirt. I mean, yeah, he looked extremely tired, and I hope he's not injured either. I saw him clutching his shoulder, which we know he's had a problem with before, I think. Or maybe his elbow. So yeah, there's that. Let's see. Who else? Ben Davis, again, had a really good game. I mean, some fantastic blocks to keep us in the game. Really disciplined. I mean, Ryan Sessegnon and Ben Davis had the job of just shut down Mo. And they did it. They did it really, really well throughout the whole game. So I couldn't be happier there. The problem is, this doesn't really do anything for either of us. Liverpool needed to win to stay in the title race, pretty much. We need a win to, like, solidify having a shot at top 4. It's pretty much dependent on how Arsenal do tomorrow. And they face Leeds, which will be a tough game for them because Leeds are fighting against relegation, I believe. I don't like, what's his name? The American guy, Jesse Marsh. I think he's a bad coach. So, we'll see. I don't know. I'm hoping that he does well. I'm hoping that they do well against Arsenal, but, having to rely on other teams is never good. It should always be, like, within our grasp. And, 62 points to 63 points, it's a weird one. It's really going to come down to that North London derby on Thursday, which is good, interesting. Yeah. Pretty much, I mean, like, you can't ask for much more. It was a really difficult game, and we had the chances to win. I feel like we've been so close a few times against them. And, of course I'm disappointed. I've been praising the team a lot, but I think this team can improve, and I think we'll see improvements over the summer, hopefully, if rumors are to be true. But yeah, no, at the end of the day, Liverpool are probably the best team in the world on form right now. So, yeah, it just is what it is. But we put up a very valiant effort. I'm sure Klopp is going to be singing our praises after this. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Emerson's match compilation. And if you want to see more of me, more Tottenham talk, more whatever, It's the summer now for me, whoop whoop, and I am streaming on Twitch. If you don't know, shameless promotion, twitch.tv/Shikismakus. Yeah, I'll be live today, probably a bit later. Yeah, but that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys have a good day. I know it's not what we all wanted, but oh well. It was fun. It was a good game, so can't really ask for much more. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Love you all. Come on, you Spurs. On to Arsenal.